see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Here's Conley. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. On the wing, Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Porzingis. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Finney-Smith. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Powell. Powell, a screen on Conley. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Jazz making their last shot. Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic on the wing. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Now here's Conley over Porzingis. Doncic pulls down the board. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Hardaway. Left side Finney-Smith. Porzingis for 3. Drops in the 3.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch and shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Doncic against Conley. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Porzingis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Porzingis. Pass to Mitchell. It's tipped. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Doncic outside. Now Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. The drive by Mitchell. 19-footer. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Shoots over Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Mitchell.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Doncic outside. Porzingis with a screen on Conley to the middle. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
On the wing, Mitchell. The three. Doncic pulls down the board. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Doncic. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter.
All right. Lucas coming onto the court. Come on. Get down.
There's some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game. With defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now for Dallas. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5. Inside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Powell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on to Dwight Powell. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Hardaway, no good. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. The shot misses, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Hardaway on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here's Conley. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And now the Mavs on the run.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Powell outside. Pass to Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
Conley up top, guarded by Doncic. Back to Conley. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Conley against Doncic. Tipped. Outside Conley. Takes it inside. They now take the lead. Conley's got his first basket.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Doncic outside on target from range. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now Brunson. Brown with it. With the drive. The kick out to Brunson. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Utah trailing here.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's gotten his first basket of the night.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Brunson passes to Kleba. And the Mavericks, another 3. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the 2nd round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro, and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA player.
And that That's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And so they foul intentionally. Dallas calls timeout.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Timeout goes to Dallas. Quick, loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancer.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now.
The jazz dancers dancing. Make some noise for the fans.
Clarkson outside. Right at the free throw line. And he connects with a jumper. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
Pass to Kleba. Outside Brunson. Now here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kleba passes to Brunson. That's short off the rim. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. The score now all even.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Utah foul. Mia O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The drive by Bullock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Utah, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Here's Gay. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Substitution.
1:41 left in the third quarter. Gay outside. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Clarkson. For the lead. Good D by Hardaway. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Third team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Kristaps Porzingis. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
You know, as good as Porzingis has been, you know, I still think he has a lot of room to grow. Not literally, I'm speaking figuratively here. As a rebounder, as a shot blocker, and I think scoring with his back to the basket is another area of growth for him, too.
A line change here for Utah. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Gay's checked in for O'Neal.
Rudy Gay.
And the Jazz call time here.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your jazz dancers.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. 1:14 left in the third. And another miss by Utah.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Not just a floor spacer now. Bogdanovich getting inside there.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
Outside Porzingis. The three is up. Pass to Finney Smith. Dallas, no good that time either.
Porzingis. That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. He does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Doncic against Conley. For three, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Mitchell misses. Doncic outside. On the wing, Finney Smith. Another three for Dallas.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
The three from Mitchell. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Oh, talk about a timely three ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and they did.
The third quarter comes to a close.
Sam, your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
From deep, Conley. Right side down low. Guarded by Doncic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Conley passes to Whiteside. Gobert on the high post. Back to Whiteside. Hand stolen by Porzingis.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Man, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. Sam, your Jazz Dancer.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
O'Neal.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Finney Smith. Bogdanovich, no good. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Here's Hardaway. The 3 is up. O'Neal pulls it in. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Let's go with a 3. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Driving inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Conley passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Hardaway. No good, off the front rim. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Bogdanovich on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hardaway with it. He's guarded by Conley. Now here's Porzingis. Doncic outside. Kept alive. Hardaway on the wing. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Conley. Hardaway against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. Takes the 3. The shot by Conley. No good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's Doncic with a drive. Outside Hardaway from deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Down low. Conley against Hardaway. Outside Mitchell. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's all.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Booker against Mitchell. And Booker kicks to Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Booker pulls it in. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Jazz have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. The Jazz with another miss. Still a tie game after a couple of empty possessions. This is it to Booker. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal comes with another 2. Booker looking around. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Crowder from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Crowder's got his team on the board to start the game for Phoenix.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
Mitchell outside. Pass to O'Neal. And there's the drive. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. The coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Paul outside. Jacks up a 3. No good from Booker. Jazz trail by 3. The drive by Mitchell. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Utah ball.
We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Outside Conley drills the 3-pointer. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now, here is O'Neal. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Booker with no one around. Nailed from 3-point land.
for free.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Left side Crowder, and there's the feed to Bridges. A 3-ball, and Crowder with the basket on the assist from Bridges. Crowder's got 6 points.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Mitchell against Booker. That one a little long.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Booker outside. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns.
And your Jazz Dancer. All right. Look who's coming.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Utah trailing here. Mitchell up top, defended by Booker. Here's the 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Misses the 3. The Jazz on offense. Feeds to Conley. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Here's the pass to Ayton. Booker up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of dishes to Booker. Fires the 3. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Suns have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Back to Bridges. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Paul kicks to Crowder. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. Ball outside. 3-pointer, Crowder. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. High post, Gobert. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Sweet move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
Conley scanning the floor. 1:31 left in the first half, and he makes good on the layup. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Pass to Ayton. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Payne. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The drive by Clarkson.
Decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
Shamet. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
19.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
15.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Suns trail by 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Now, here's Clarkson. Kicks it to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson looking for an opening. Puts one up from 19. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kane dishes to McGee. From past the arc. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Ingles with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. El Phoenix shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. A crossover. Fires the 3. Nader's shot's good. Nader's got the first points of the second half here for Phoenix.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Oni passes to Gay. Here's Oni. Pass to Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Payne. Passes it to Nader. For the lead, here's McGee. And stolen by Whiteside. And the pass to Oni. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Hingle. Oni's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Pass to Payne. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Back to Shamet. He kicks it to Payne. Here's the teardrop, and Whiteside sends it back.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
And Whiteside sends it back. Deflects the pass. Here's Nader. And that one is hammered home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Gay inside. Johnson's there. No good from Gay.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Payne finds Johnson. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. And the shot falls short this time. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Nader. Beyond the arc. And it's Gay with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
There's the feed to Clarkson. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. With the drive. Here's Nader. And he gets the bucket. Nader's got 7 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And he converts the layup. Clarkson's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs to touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Now Payne shoots from the baseline, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Utah out in front. They
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the 3. Utah leading by 4. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Conley.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Bridges. Ball against Mitchell. Pass to Booker. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Booker.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Outside Conley. away by Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
It's time for teachers. Fans, your jazz dancers.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Kicks it out to Booker. Left tray. Another three for Phoenix.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Conley for the three, and the Jazz another three.
That's just being a pro. Conley understanding the moment and rising to the occasion.
Paul looking over the floor. Passes it to Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the three right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Here's Conley. Out to the right wing. There's O'Neal with the three. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Shoots from the elbow. The putback. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Crowder from outside the arc. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Mitchell. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. O'Neal misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's Ayton. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Paul. 40 seconds left in the game. He dishes it to Ayton. On the clock. Here's Booker. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Conley. Mitchell left side. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. The Jazz again can't hit it. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this
forward. Let's bring them out for starter 3 of Utah.
And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Gordon. No good on the triple. Barton with a steal. Jokic finds Gordon. Back to Jokic from outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Murray from outside. And again, Denver no good. Bogdanovich into the lane. Utah gets it back. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Conley against Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Mitchell with room to shoot, and he buries his first look.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell as a jump shooter, so pure.
Just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. And Conley grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Jokic with it. Now Bogdanovich defending.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Outside Murray. Knocks it down from distance.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell finds Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. And here's Conley. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Barton.
And this is so encouraging. When Jokic hustles on the defensive end, it's a big help to his teammates.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Now here's Murray. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tipped. Pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Deflected.
Boy, the vertical that Aaron Gordon has helps him on the defensive end, twice on the pipes with that block. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
T-shirt. Thank your jazz dancers. Dance team.
.107 left in the first quarter. Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And stolen by Murray. And they're on the run. 4-3. And another three for Denver. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Right wing from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
From deep, Conley. Gordon pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic, no good. Utah trailing here. Conley on the attack. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Jokic. And too long on the shot. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, a small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive. Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
There's the 3. Murray, no good. The Jazz shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Barton against Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Clock is at 3. Great D that time from Jokic. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Denver in the lead. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Gordon finds Murray. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. Out to Gordon. Fires the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Jokic. Tries to snap the cold streak over Gobert. And it's Jokic missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second to the inside. A shot by Conley, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. Now Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA games?
Well, PA, you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Knocks down the triple.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly.
Conley against Murray. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Murray passes to Jokic. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Jokic with a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Murray passes to Jokic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Najee. Here's Rivers. Here's Najee. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Jeff Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris, and it's Najee in at the 5 spot. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Zeke, Najee.
The Nuggets trail. And here's Morris. To the middle. Pass to Rivers. Here's Najee, defended by Whiteside. Drives to the hoop, and that one's good. Dozier.
The assist. Zeke.
Well, the Jazz shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Honey. looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Najee. And for Denver, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Back to Morris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Honey. Gay right side. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Dozier. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Ingles. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Najee. Green with the ball. No good from outside. Here's Gay. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Gay's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Morris against Whiteside. Pass to Najee.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, you can see what a smart positional defender Joe Ingles is. Understands how to impede the progress of the offense.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Morris. And the bucket is good. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Clarkson with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Whiteside finds Ingles for three. It's rebounded by Morris. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Dozier. And here's Morris. Out to the wing. Back to Rivers. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, you love to see Austin Rivers attack. This guy has the frame and the game to make the dribble drive.
Now Clarkson. 1:05 left in the third. Pass to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Honey. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morris outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the screen for the lead. The rebound by the Jazz. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A line change here for Utah. A different look for Denver. Here's Conley. On the take. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray finds Jokic from deep. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell.
You see, I want more of this from Aaron Gordon. He's got the physical attributes to be an excellent defensive player.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Jazz. They're up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. 5 to shoot. Jokic passes to Murray to take the lead. Fires in the triple.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball and almost always makes the right decision.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, Jokic with a block. Gobert passes to Conley. Launches it. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Conley against Murray. Gordon outside. And he lobs it up. Pass to Porter. Clock at 4. Over Bogdanovic. Porter's shot is off. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Down low. Barton with a steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Murray against Conley. Jokic passes to Barton. From deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Denver.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
As always, Allie, thank you.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovic, able to deliver a huge shot.
Conley against Murray. Pulls it from the corner. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's O'Neal. And here's Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Murray. Driving in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. 6 to shoot. Jokic finds Barton from downtown. 3-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Right side Porter. Pass to Gordon. Outside for Porter. Hits the trifecta. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Conley passes to Gobert. Murray with it. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Gordon. Now Jokic. And he commits the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Porter outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's the three. Oh, nails the triple.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
So a close game sees Denver taking this one. They played the villain tonight. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard.
Here we go.
Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Doncic with the steal. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Porzingis finds Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. It's the three-point bomb.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Conley. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Feeds it to Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Now, here's Doncic into the lane. Porzingis trying to get free. Doncic with the bucket.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
The loudest and crazy fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. 7-point differential. Here's Conley. Over to the wing. There's O'Neal with the 3. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Doncic looking it over. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Passes it to Mitchell. Driving in. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 9. Now Doncic. Here's Porzingis. And he drops in the way up off the glass.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Doncic, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. O'Neal high post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's deflected. Doncic with it. The pass to Hardaway. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
O'Neal kicks to Gobert. He takes it in and slam dunk by Gobert.
Heading downhill, Gobert covers a lot of ground with those long strides.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Plays it in off the breakaway.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Doncic outside. He kicks it to Hardaway. Stolen by Michael Conley. Pushing it up. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
It's been all about Tim Hardaway for the Dallas Mavericks. We witnessed him delivering a series.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three slot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his fourth season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
They get it back. Foul. Dallas moving the ball around. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Doncic passes to Pop.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Mitchell wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 7.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Conley dishes to Gobert. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hardaway. Clock at 4. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Here's Conley. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Out to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And the last section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Maverick Dance Team. Give them a hand, fans. Your Maverick Dance Team.
Jazz trail by 8. Now Mitchell. He has 6. Kicks it to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. Doncic with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Michael Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Quick feet, quick hands of Conley, forcing the turnover and getting them out on the brink.
Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Out to Porzingis. Over Bogdanovich. Porzingis can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Clock is at 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic way outside. Dallas again missing. Jazz trail by 6. 18 feet out. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
You've got Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Brown, and it's Marjanovic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Misses the baby hook. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Brown against Clarkson. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oni with the bucket.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Brunson up top. Pass to Kleber. Takes a 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ingles finds Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Against Whiteside, Marjanovic passes to Brown, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Oni with the bucket. Now just a 2-point Dallas lead. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Going inside.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Brunson kicks to Kleba. Passes to Brown. And here's Brunson. Takes the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Now the pass to Ingles. It's up a three. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Marjanovic with a screen for Brunson. Got a hand on it. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Kleba, the pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Kleba inside. He's covered by Gay. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 11 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And we've reached the end of the third. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Jazz trail by 6. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And they recover it. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Doncic outside. He feeds it to Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Mitchell against Doncic. Here's Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
All right, rookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've led by as much as 10.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Good, nice job down low.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now here's Conley. Yep, that one goes.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. There's the drive. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Luka Doncic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Hardaway for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes.
4 on the clock. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas Leaders got that down to 5 points in the make from Mike Conley.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for 1 3-pointer, and then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Launches the 3, and the Jazz another 3.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Back to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
The pass to Hardaway. It's money from deep.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right, cookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. And it's time to get up and get
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell finds Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. Utah calls timeout. They trail by 3. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
All right, looking for another part. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Powell pulls it in. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Doncic outside. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Lets it go with a 3. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to.
teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. And there's the drive. Tries again. It's Booker on the wing. Crowder against Mitchell. Crowder, that's good.
They take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
On offense, here's Utah. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Misses the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That shot wide open.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing. Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with it. He's covered by Ayton. Stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And from Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end, and he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Now here's Booker. Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Ayton. Paul against Conley. Ayton, a screen on Conley. And a deep three from Paul. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovic.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Pass to Bridges. Inside. Here's Crowder. And Gobert with a block. On the wing, Crowder. Checked by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Here's Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Outside Conley. Gobert up top. Conley against Paul. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The three from Mitchell. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Goes up on the baseline. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 since the tip. The 3 from Mitchell sinks it from distance.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 5 points.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. to the paint. And that one's good. Mitchell's got his third basket on the night right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. 15 seconds left in the first. And the Suns miss again. In transition, here come the Jazz. The three from Mitchell. Doesn't go that time. For three, Bridges. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. So it's Phoenix now. The Jazz making their last shot. Paul passes to Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Here's O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Crowder with a steal. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
The Suns trailing. For 3, Bridges. Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Conley. He takes it in. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shoots from the right block. And that's off the glass and in.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bridges misses. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Counted from distance. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Conley passes to Mitchell. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 7-point differential. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. The dive for the ball. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Conley. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Pass to O'Neal. Over Bridges. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution.
And we've got 1:18 left in the half. And it's Gay with the miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Clarkson passes to Gay. Payne against Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. Fires for 3. Payne on the bounce. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nader. The 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Gay. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention.
Shooting
he puts the D in a difficult spot there.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Gay. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson against Gay. Johnson passes to McGee. Shoots over Whiteside. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've done well. Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
We've got JaVale McGee. Abdel Nader is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
Clarkson outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Down low. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet.
Utah foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Honey. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
Shamet, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now Whiteside. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. Here's Oni.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
From behind the arc. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here he goes. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Clarkson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clock at 6. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Stolen by Whiteside. Inside. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Whiteside. Clarkson's gotten his first points of the night. Over to the wing. Right side Johnson. McGee passes to Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. There's a screen by Whiteside. 13 feet out. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Jordan Clarkson tries to be aggressive for most of the game. And when he's looking to score from the mid-range, if he knocks a couple down, he can be dangerous.
Here's Nader. Pass to McGee. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 in the third. And here's Clarkson. Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Stolen by Booker. And now the Suns fast break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's got his second basket on the night.
Good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Paul with it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now here's Ayton. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic.
As the game is going on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
And Conley with the 3. And the Jazz lead by 15. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Conley against Paul. And a miss there on the triple. And the Suns shooting just around 34% in this game so far. The three from Mitchell. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Ayton with a screen. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. From deep, Conley. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Utah ball.
Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Here's Conley. Clock at 6. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Good chance here for Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Conley finds Mitchell. He shoots it. The Jazz with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich down low, covered by Crowder. Outside Conley. Pulls it in from the elbow, and that's good for 2. And the Jazz lead by 11.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And Bridges, here we go. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Booker. Good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paul can't get it to go. And here are the Jazz. They lead by 11. From deep three-point range. Utah, the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And here's Paul. The 3 is up. Misses. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the game.
Boy, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Porter Jr. fell to.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, Kevin. And he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. To the wing on the left. Murray for 3. Gobert pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Conley against Murray. Bogdanovich left side. To the inside. And stolen by Barton. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Murray dishes to Barton. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
To the middle. Here's Jokic over Gobert. Jokic, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Gordon.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Murray against Conley. Murray, no good. Utah leading. O'Neal passes to Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And Mitchell drops them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Barton.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray outside.
2 minutes.
Back to Barton. Jokic finds Murray. 5 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. A 3-ball. Nice ball movement by Utah. Barton against Mitchell. On the top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
You know, one of the things that's fun to watch, guys, is the evolution of a player. And Barton has really evolved into a solid player. Even though he was a second-round pick, he's come a long way.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Conley with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Mitchell outside. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Bogdanovich with it. All guarded by Murray. There's O'Neal with the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Murray against Conley. Murray the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
If you wanted to create the ideal center for today's NBA, I think Jokic might just be that guy. Big body, can knock down threes, loves to pass, and is a tremendous passer. And he's an all-around offensive force. Just a great player to have as your 5-man.
Clarkson outside. Oh, Whiteside in position. And that one is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni into the 1 spot. So it's the Jazz now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Offensive rebound. Now here's Ingles. Defense is right there. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Green, the pass to Najee. Launches it. Ingles with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one hits back iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Takes a step back. Najee passes to Morris. Kicks to Rivers. Here's Najee. He's covered by Whiteside. Najee, good. Najee's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Oni. Morris with the block.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 3. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Morris. Rivers kicks to Morris. Now here's Rivers. Shoots over Clarkson. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And a beautiful finish by Whiteside.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Morris outside. Rivers in the corner. And there's the pass to Najee. He had stolen by Ingles. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That puts them in the lead. Oni's got his first 3 points of the game.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
Here's Najee. Pass to Green. Right wing from deep. That one no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. This is a to Oni. Now, here's Ingles. Defense right on him. Gay outside. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Denver grabs the miss. Green with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Green finds Rivers. Here's Najee. Denver passing it around. Here's Dozier. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Gay. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Stolen by Rivers. On the wing, Morris. The Nuggets with another miss. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
He had stolen by Ingles. He feeds it to Gay. Ingles trying to get open. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Ingles.
Confident, consistent score. Gay mixes it up inside and out.
Up top, Morris. Can they get it? That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson for 3. That shot misses. And here is Morris. The 3. That one misses. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike with...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver, trailing by 4. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in its center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Here's Murray following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Murray the pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. When you've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe, one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
And so Murray nails both of them. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Now here's Conley. Inside, got a piece of it. Down low. On the wing, Porter, guarded by O'Neal. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Porter kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 5.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Outside Conley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Conley drops them both.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Barton. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Conley feeling it out. The Jazz with another miss. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Barton outside. Jokic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Jokic kicks to Barton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second inning. And it's Conley penetrating. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's 7 points for Mike Conley.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Conley against Murray. For the tie. Cranes the three-pointer. Murray's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
What time is it? It's time for teachers. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. That was your Denver Nuggets dancers. Make some noise.
Mitchell outside. Offline with his 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Barton passes to Gordon for the lead. And he lays it up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
It's T-shirt bonanza time! Make some noise if you want one! Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer! Give him a hand, guys! Your Denver Nuggets dancer!
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 29 seconds left in the third. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Murray for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, he's pretty accurate.
I have a question for you. What teacher. Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Conley with it. To halt the run. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good by Porter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Nuggets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Off target from 3-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Nuggets ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Murray. Jokic finds Murray. Shakes him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
Now, here's Mitchell. To the paint. It's tipped. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Gordon. The pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley.
Mike Conley.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray against Conley. The turnaround jumper, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Jazz trail by 7. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Barton kicks to Murray. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. They grab their own miss. It's Jokic top of the key. 3-pointer. Barton Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And so they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain grab.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Nice open look, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Barton passes to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Gordon against Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Michael Porter Jr.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So the Nuggets win it. They didn't make it easy. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.